Is still recovering in the hospital after a devastating fire in Irmo. This was off of Broad River Road in the Briargate community, leaving 11 families without a home. News 19's Nate Stanley was there this evening as residents were allowed inside to pick up some of their belongings.
The Columbia Fire Chief tells me over $300,000 worth of damage was done to the building that you see here behind me. I'm going to step out of the way so you can take a look at it. I spoke with families today as they were coming back and just trying to salvage anything that they could from their homes here. People just grateful that this fire was not a fatal one.
Just because you stop doesn't mean the world does, right?
Chase Evans showing a glimpse of positivity, even though his home was one of the 12 units impacted by the fire.
The heat got to the window, exploded the glass. The fire guy started getting in, right? Got a little bit of the couch and like some equipment, and besides that, completely flooded. Roof, like sheetrock and stuff coming from the ceiling is all coming down. I'm going to have a time with my insurance company. Oh man.
He and his neighbors spent the afternoon making trips in and out of the wreckage to gather the little remains they could find after the fire.
My focus is just to prioritize the valuables, prioritize anything that we need, right?
Although all of them don't have fire damage to them per se, but we had to shut the power off to this whole wing, the 12 that's on the right side of the apartment. We had to shut the power off to those. So we're talking about 11 families being displaced because one of them was not occupied.
Columbia Fire Chief Aubrey Jenkins added that none of the units had sprinklers, but when the homes were built, that was not a requirement. Therefore, they didn't violate code. The chief credited a firewall for limiting the damage.
But they has no sprinkler system, so this was a kind of a fast-moving fire. The good thing about it, it does have a firewall, so the firewall stops from going across to the second section of this apartment. So we was able to hold in check on the first section.
For Chase Evans, although he has no home, he's confident things will work out.
I already have accommodations. I already got that settled out, no problem. It's just things. We could get this back.
And once again, the cause of the fire is still under investigation. We will continue to bring you updates as they become available on air and online at WLTX.com. Reporting in Columbia, Nate Stanley, News 19, WLTX.